Thanks for that little up close cameo there, Wade. No, I don't think you need to do it again. No. The dead cat on the mic is the same color as him, like that gray color. What do you think, dude? No. Just be cool, man. Just be cool. Be on camera down there. It's cool. It's cool.
Hey everyone. Oh, whoops.
We haven't done this in a while.
A little rusty. You go ahead.
Welcome back to the channel. Oh wait, I keep going, right? We just pulled into the what's it called? Mount Gilead KOA,
yeah.
Which was built here last year in 2020 and opened up last year. Used to be a golf course. It's right across the road from Mount Gilead State Park. So we thought we'd just give this a try. It's the first weekend in March, and like our 4th trip for the year, I think it is, or 3rd. I don't remember.
Yeah, 3rd trip.
I don't remember, but it looks like Wade's ready to roll. You got a close-up view of him. So we were looking at the calendar, and we noticed today is the 1-year anniversary of introducing Travels with Delaney to Taco Night last year at Mohican State Park.
Yeah.
So hopefully they enjoyed many more taco nights after that first one. We've been laughing about that with them for a long time. So anyways, welcome back to the channel.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's pretty much it.
We are gonna just hang out and relax this weekend. We just kind of wanted to get the camper out and just have a good time. We might sneak over to the state park to do a little bit of hiking, because I don't think there's that much hiking available here, but we're just gonna relax and have a good time.
And this space, we were gonna book it last year just to check it out, but it was busy. Like every weekend we looked at it, it was full. So right now there are
2 campers here? 2
other campers here other than us. So we figured this would be a good time to stop in and get a trip in the books. It's kind of somewhat close to home as well. It's really not that far away. So all right, stick around for the video. Hope you like it.
All right, we'll see ya.
All right, here's our site at the Mount Gilead KOA, and I think it's A03. I'll tell you in just a second. I forgot the number already, but it's pretty nice. It does slope. A lot of these slope front to back, where your tongue's a little bit higher, but left to right they were dead on. No problem. This one has a patio, and I would say this patio is about 30 feet, maybe a little longer. It might be closer to 40. Yeah, it's actually, our camper's pulled in front of it a little bit, but this might be a 45-foot pad, because our camper's 34 feet, and you can see how it's probably 5 feet in front of it though. So it's probably a 40-foot pad, something like that. Patio, gravel site, and then it's got 2 sewer connections, depending upon where your sewer valve is on your camper. Sorry it's so sunny out here this morning. It's got a water connection. This is a full hookup. Trying to get the site number here. Oh, here it is. It's A3. Pretty nice site. The road is kind of close here, and you can see how far the road is away. There's cars going by. So we did hear a little bit of road noise when the semis went by, but I think that's probably because we're the only people here. If it was a little bit busier in the campground, I think it would probably drown a lot of that out. But so like I said, slopes down in the front a little bit, so we had to put a few extra blocks underneath the tongue to get it level, or to make the jack not as extended so far. What are you guys doing? What do you think, Cash? Wade, what do you think about camping? Dude.
Nothing like putting nose prints on the lens.
It's okay. This is a really cheap camera, Wade. You can chew on it. It's cool. It wasn't $2,500. This is what we're doing tonight. Coming to America 2. Oh. Dose. This is like one of my favorite movies. When I was a kid, I watched that, and I thought it was funny. But then when I watched it as an adult, I realized how funny it actually was, because I didn't understand the humor. Oh man, there's a nose print on this.
I just told you he was going to put a nose print on it.
There's like a wet spot in it, I can see it. There we go. Thanks, Wade.
Holding that in his face, I'm not going to feel bad when he gets nose prints on it again.
Oh, he's trying to get the dead cat. He's not.
Either way.
You like being on camera, Wade? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you being so good? You were just being crazy a minute ago. You trying to act like to all of our, all 7 people that watch this video that you're a good dog and you always listen and you're real calm. Because it's never on video that you're not. Looks like some of our pictures are gone.
Yeah, I took some of them off. It was getting too cluttered.
Some of you may recognize yourselves on here. Like this guy right here. Look at that guy with a creeper. John Schrag.
You got the top cats right there.
Oh yeah. This is the Legend series over here on this side. I don't know why I put the camera so close it can zoom. But, this is the Seven Oaks trip right here. Everybody asks where Seven Oaks is. It's not on the map. You gotta know somebody. You gotta follow somebody. Our sticker. Travels with Delaney. 1 year ago today, we introduced them to their first taco night with us. The Schrag sticker, the smallest one on here. Wagner's, Bites, Boats, and Bivouacs. Scott's been cranking out some videos. This bootleg one, this bootleg card. Magnet, Kicking It With Kenny. I sent him a care package the other day, which was these snacks, these honey mustard pretzels. And then also these dill pickle ones. I was telling him about them. He's like, bro, you gotta send me some. So I did. I had Amazon deliver some to his house. He shot a video of himself opening them. It's pretty funny. So, oh, who's that from?
Speaking of our camping friends.
Look at this. That creeper, John Schrag, is texting us. Here.
What is going on in here?
I'm cutting a hole.
In the camper?
Yeah, I'm going to cut this panel out. So, in our camper tour, I showed you guys how we had to take like 8 screws out of that panel to get into the pump to switch the pump and to winterize the camper. So what I did was I cut one of these panels, a hole, and then made it so you can just open the flap, which is nice. So I don't have to take the screws out every time. So this just opens like that. So what I'm doing now, that's in our outside panel. In order to bypass the water heater, we have to take this drawer out every time, which sucks. Taking it out is pretty easy. Putting it back in is like a domestic dispute every time. So I bought a second panel. These are like 10 or 11 bucks on Amazon. I'm going to cut a hole right here, and that way I can just hinge this open and reach in there and bypass the 3 valves, and that'll be easier. Because when we winter camp, we drain all the water out every time, and then we have to, this is how you bypass the water heater in here. So you flip all 3 of these valves, and that's what does that. So And then next time we camp, we got to flip them again to use it. So this is going to make it a little bit easier on me to not have to take that drawer out every single time. Alright, so here we go. I just ran a Sharpie around the edge of it. It's not very scientific, but it's good for who it's for. Okay, I had to angle the blade a little bit just to get up.
Alright, moment of truth. Make sure your measuring was good.
So I didn't cut a hole in the water heater.
That's, yeah.
And the styrofoam.
I didn't think about that.
I looked through there and made sure first. Okay.
Well, now there's a hole in our wall.
The saw got away from me down here in this corner right here, so I gotta trim this up a little bit. Okay, so I had to go back and cut this a little bit more. I just kind of eyeballed the measurement on it with a Sharpie. You're cutting it with a small blade like this, and then obviously these two were super easy, but when you're cutting across the grain, it's kind of makes it a little bit tough, and the panel was jumping around a little bit. So I had to trim it just I don't know, maybe a 1/16 or so. Anyways, so now it fits like a glove. It's good for who it's for, like I said. So I'm gonna put some construction adhesive on this, and then I brought a few of these clamps to put on it as well. So we'll do that, and then we'll let it sit till tomorrow, and it should be good to go. This is gonna be real nice. And I can just open the panel up and then reach in there. And if you ever put one of these in, the door's up here, but there's a set of hinges in here, so it folds or it opens a certain way. So make sure you take that into account. So I'm putting the hinges on this side so I can open it this way and reach in. There's more room that way. Put our hinges on this side.
Can you probably can't put the clamps going the other direction, can you? Like with the long parts pointing in.
You probably could. Why?
So that way the dogs don't bump into it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just thinking that.
You think our dogs would do that?
I'm pretty sure they're going to be all over the new smells in here.
Alright.
Check back in the morning to see how it all came together.
What we can show you for right now. And I'll show you the finished product here as soon as it sets up a little bit. This is going to be nice. Okay, so we are back with the ending of the panel part of our video. And let's take these clamps off. I already took a couple of them off. I can't find the button on this one. Okay, looks like it held pretty well. I put this in here for the time being. Perfect.
All right, it
So
actually blends right in really well.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just a spray can job, but like again, I wish it came in black. That would have been a little bit easier. But now all I have to do to bypass, instead of taking this drawer in now, is thanks, Wade.
What's going on?
Wade has been contributing to the video. So just pop this panel open. I can reach in there and bypass the 3 valves, or unbypass the 3 valves, and we're ready to camp. So that's it.
All right.
This was a pretty easy project and really easy. It took all the camping trips we've done this winter. It's taken 3 times as long to take this drawer in and out as it did to put this panel in. It only took maybe 15 minutes total.
Taking the drawer out isn't the problem.
This drawer comes out really easy. Putting it back in is, even yesterday after we shot this, the first part of this, we put the drawer in. It was
a little bit of a domestic dispute, as we like to say.
It's not fun times. Unhappy camping for that few minutes. All right, so we're just closing out our weekend here at the Mount Gilead KOA, and it's in Mount Gilead, Ohio, directly across the road from Mount Gilead State Park. And it was actually really nice. We liked it here, and we've only done a couple KOA visits over the course of our camping time, but this one's actually really nice. It was built last year in 2020 and opened last year. We actually tried to book it a couple times, but it was always full. And it was a pretty nice place. It's still, I won't say under construction because that's finished, but the landscaping hasn't grown in all the way and things like that. And it's March, it's a little bit muddy. So if you come here in the next month or two, expect it to be, the grassy areas to be a little bit muddy, but it's kind of like that way anywhere though. And you know, it's a nice park. They had great Wi-Fi. They had, the sites are huge, like any, or most KOAs anyways. I shouldn't say any, but most. The sites are huge, and it was level left to right. Had a little bit of sloping. We got one that has the patio, which is cool.
Yeah. That cut down on the mud coming in and out of that.
That's why we picked that. There's some sites in the back we liked a lot better, but we intentionally picked the one with the patio because we have dogs, and we knew that might be an issue in March. But that was pretty much it. I mean, we had a little issue with the water when we got here. They had a water break on Friday, but it really wasn't that big a deal. The owner even drove here from his house and came up and talked to us to tell us that he was sorry that it had happened, and which was unexpected, and very nice of them to do that. They credited us back one night of our camping fees because of the inconvenience, which again, that was amazing that they did that. We didn't ask for that and didn't expect that, but they just did it, which was really cool. So
yeah, all the workers too that we encountered, there wasn't many since it's kind of the off season, but everyone was so friendly and so nice that, you know, we ran into and interacted with here. So
they have a nice camp store.
Yeah.
They have, actually their camp store is a little nicer than most. They have some nicer items than most camp stores have in there, and more useful things than some of the lower end quality items that a lot of them have. But they had a couple subscribers stop by and say hi that I think live in the area.
Yeah.
They're close by.
They have a dog park here. We did take advantage of that. No other dogs, so it was nice just to let the dogs kind of have the run of the muddy lot.
Yeah. So, there's a tunnel in there.
Yeah, there was a tunnel. And
they have a pool area that was not open now, of course. It was actually frozen over. But that would be nice in the summertime that they have a pool here. So, I mean, that's pretty much it for this trip. It was kind of something to just get out of the house kind of thing. And this really isn't too far away from our house. So that's what we use this one for.
Yep, it was. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to come back. I don't know if it was full on summer, every site full, if we'd have the same experience or not. But I mean,
you're gonna have that anywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say when it's not quite as busy, it was, you know, it was just quiet. It was relaxing. We did notice a little bit of road noise, but you know, nothing that was horrible. That's
our fault though. We chose this site. We could have picked any site in the place. There's nobody here. There's 2 other campers here, but I don't think they're actually camping. I think they're just storing their campers.
Yeah, we pulled in and she's like, "You're on site, what, A1?" But she's like, "But any of them that look good, just pick one out."
We're so like, we picked one in the front that had the patio, but it is, I don't know how far it is. You can see the road from here, and you can hear when the semis go by, but it really wasn't a big problem. You can hear that stuff in the winter, and when the campground's empty, you probably would not notice it when the campground's full, because there's more noise going on in the campground. So that's something to take into consideration if you're camping by yourself at a park. But that's it. We're booked at John Bryan State Park in April, which was a rescheduled trip from November, I think it was.
I think, yeah.
And that's all we have booked right now. We're not gonna. We're gonna book some stuff this year, but we're kind of trying to do some more. Just pick a date on a map, or pick a date and a place on a map the week of, and do some of those types of trips this year. Yeah. But anyways, thanks for following the channel. We appreciate it.
Yep, we're also active on Facebook and Instagram, so feel free to follow along on those as well.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. You behaved yourself better that time. Knew that was coming.
Yeah. Oh, you get the camera out, one of 2 things happen. The dogs act up or the air conditioner kicks on.
Yeah, or the furnace or something. Yeah.
I don't think she wants you biting her ears, Wade.